Hello, everybody. How's it going? Wow, voice is not as I hadn't spoken in a while. I apologize about that. My voice is a bit cranky. Welcome to Brews and Blades. This is another special edition version of the show. Tonight, we're going to be talking mostly about Kershaw's and ZT's KAI, Kai, however you choose to, whatever moniker you choose for that. We did a Spyderco one last week, and it was a lot of fun. So I thought I'd do this time. So yeah, I hope you guys. We're going to talk about Kershaw's and ZT's, just whatever you want to talk about them. The ones you like, the ones you don't like, the things you like about the company, things you don't like about the company. It's all off. It's all on the not all off. It's all on the table. Whatever you guys want to talk about. So I have an assortment of them here. KEI is a very interesting company. Um, they make a wide range of stuff from this $12 Walmart Kershaw all the way up to this $280 ZT and up. They have some even more expensive than that. So yeah, we're just gonna get going. Welcome everybody who's here. James, CK, Jock's Knife, Matt P says 0562 Thai long term review. I think I did that. I think it was in one of my long term wrap up videos. I'm not sure if I did a separate one for it, but pretty sure I did. And Jeff says, love the stand up comedy. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, he says, do it again. I really don't have any more updates. It's just been great. It's one of my favorite knives. It's just been great. That's what my long-term update would be. So welcome everybody who just came in. Neves Knives, hello. Ethan, the bees meow. That's a pretty cool username, I do have to say. I'm gonna allow that one. I don't know why they blocked that one, Zach, but we're gonna allow that. Big Stem says, did you get some snow tires? Yes, I did. That's part of the reason why I had that knife sale. And there is still some stuff for sale. Stuff usually goes in like an hour. It did not this time. So I still haven't sold my Hinderer, which that's what I was going to use to pay for my snow tires. So I'd really appreciate it if somebody bought that. So go back and watch the for sale video. There's still some stuff on there available. So yeah, thanks for all the compliments on the comedy video. I appreciate that. Matt P says you're a bad person for selling Hinderer. I'm getting another one. Don't worry about it. I'm just not keeping that one. Ethan E says, I thought it was funny, but I'm from Indiana. I really don't like Indiana. I apologize about that. Elcon says, I just picked up my first ZT last weekend from birthday. Congratulations. Which ones you get? My stand-up was amazing. Reminded me of Dennis Leary. Jock's Knife says, ooh, I don't know if I'd take that as a compliment or not. I used to really like Dennis Leary. It's just kind of not my thing anymore. You got an 0393. Very nice knife. I do very much like the 0393. That's a good one. I sadly right now, it's kind of weird. I'm very low on ZTs at the moment. That's the only one that I have. I intended on having another one before this, but then the tire incident happened. So I was going to get that new slip joint one, and I thought I'd have that for tonight, but I don't. So yeah. How do I like the Leak Neves Knives? Ask. I just bought it today. I just went to this is a Walmart exclusive. Another one. Both of these are. I guess it is. And yeah, it's pretty great. I kind of see why people like them. The clip position is horrible on it. I mean, they don't carry deep at all. But other than that, I get why people like them so much. Cool little blade. It's a 14C28N one. Yeah, I like it. It's not bad at all. USA made. Yeah, it's a cool one. I didn't have. I used to have a lot more Kershaws because I had all the M390 ones. Well, both of them. I had a Link and a Dividend, and then the legality of assisted knives in New York was kind of up in the air for a few months. Now it sounds like it's all fine again, but they used to always be legal. And then there was a court case, and somebody stabbed somebody with what I assume was probably like some crappy, cheap, assisted, gas station knife, and they just threw the book at him, charged him with every crime they could. One was carrying an illegal weapon, and then it was appealed, and an appellate court said, yeah, that's an illegal weapon, which it never had been before. But then it finally went to the New York State Supreme Court, and now it's all right. So they're okay again. So now I have to reacquire some. So I have the M390 Knockout, and now I need to get a Dividend. Probably won't bother to get a Link back again, but By the way, the beer tonight, I almost forgot. None of you guys reminded us. Show us the Sky High. I can't. I don't own it anymore. This is the Sierra Nevada Celebration because it's Christmas time. It's my favorite Christmas time beer, and reason for celebration. It is my. I've 2 years now. I've been on the YouTubes, so that was November 11th, and I never did anything to announce that. So, yeah, there is that. 2 years on the tubes of you using my USA made blade koozie, which is appropriate because this M390 Knockout is a USA made blade exclusive. So Zach Stuff says my favorite is the carbon fiber leak. Yeah, I've never held that one. This was just we were out and about, and I wanted to get one more Kershaw for this video, and so I swung into Walmart because they always have lots of them, and this was the coolest one. And right now, as much as I don't like to pimp Walmart because I'm not a fan at all, they do have really good prices on Kershaws right now. Everything's like on rollback. I think this was at my Walmart was $38. So before taxes, so not bad at all. It's been 2 years. I've been with you for at least 1.5. Yeah. Thank you, Okan. Yeah, you've been around a lot. What's my favorite non-assisted Kershaw? Bare knuckle. This is the SMKW exclusive one with the 20 CV. I sold my regular one. It's actually sitting next to me in a box because I sold it last night. So I packed it up and it's in a box, all ready to go. But yeah, I'm keeping the 20 CV one, of course. Neves Knives says the leak gets so damn sharp. Yeah, it looks like it. It came out of the box pretty darn sharp. This one did anyway. But I can imagine you could make that thing a razor blade. Carbon fiber one has 154 cm and a thicker tip. I'll have to take a look at that one. I do really like the form factor of it. Like I said, I just don't like that clip. I haven't bothered to look and see if there are aftermarket clips available because I'm not positive I would invest in an aftermarket clip in it because it's kind of a cheapy knife. But I'm just going to use it for size comparisons and stuff, and I'll probably carry it from time to time. If you handled a Kershaw epistle, I don't know what that is. Would you say the bare knuckle is the large Atmos? No, I don't think they're really that similar, honestly. I mean, I guess maybe when you look at them side by side, I guess the handle shape's kind of similar, but no, the ZT 0470 is the larger Atmos for a lot more money. If you make it tip up, it works good on the leak. Yeah, the problem was, yeah, it came tip up out of the box, and I immediately switched to tip down, and I kind of realized or no, it is tip up. Yeah, I'm sorry. No, it came tip down. I switched it to tip up, and it's just so much of it sticks out of my pocket, and it's got this safety thing on it that I will never ever use. So it just takes up a lot of room. But this is a very old design. I mean, this is like the ultimate like classic Kershaw, I think. So it's all right. Sergeant Kong says your cut mat is looking homely with all that Kershaw. Can you class up the joint? No, it's a Kershaw ZT themed episode. Planescrafter says 0470 is only ZT. I love it. Yeah, I really, really do miss my 0470. That's very sad that I got rid of that. That was kind of dumb. That's one on my list of ones I would like to get back again. Matt P says tell a joke. That's not how comedy works. That's not how stand-up works. I carry my leak tip down, up sticks out of the pocket too much for me. Swoop03 says, I think that's what I'm gonna wind up doing too. So now Matt P says, tell a ZT joke. I will say, this guy keeps bugging me about telling ZT jokes and won't shut up. Sorry, you opened yourself up to that. Okan says, what Kershaw model would you like to see done by ZT? Definitely, absolutely, the dividend. I would love to see a non-assisted dividend from ZT. That would be very, very cool. Zabulus's joke, ZT makes good knives. LOL. Yeah, some people don't like ZT, but yeah, it says right in the headline what we're gonna be talking about. It's fine if you don't like them. You can talk about it. Explain why you don't like them. Um, have you seen the Instagram bashing ZT have taken recently? Docs Knife says, yeah, it's because they blocked one guy. They blocked Super Steel Steve, and he goes off about stuff. So um, that's uh, that's what happens. I do not like their, I like a lot of their products. I do not like their social media strategy because I've never been blocked by them. But I did get a nasty email once. I reviewed. I don't remember what it was. I don't remember. I reviewed one of their knives and I said it was mediocre. And yeah, I got a nasty gram from them. But I just ignored it, and they never did anything to me. So Laura Cowell says he's vulgar. Yeah, I don't think Super Steel Steve would argue with that. I think he's completely aware of that. Um, obviously run by Germans. Uh, I just got an 0562 tie, first and only ZT. You didn't steer me wrong, Slicey. Sergeant Kong says, yeah, this is my only ZT at the moment. So yeah, they're fantastic. Um, I really love the 0562 tie. It's one of my favorite knives. I may redo that video I did, or just do another iteration of it. Maybe I'll do it every year so that there can be only one. You know, if I can only keep one knife, which one would I keep? And yeah, I need to redo that. I think I might do that again. This would be probably in my top three anyway, at least. My first ZT was that new 0230 CF. Zach Stuff says that's the one I was gonna get, and then I had to buy tires, so I didn't get it. Contrary to popular belief, I'm not a rich man, so couldn't do it. Neves Knives says that's a hard video only one. Yeah, I did it before. I remember which one won. I know it was the PM2 um, at that time, but I think maybe some other ones might have surpassed it by now. It's hard. Like you started out and um, you don't know exactly what like you think you know what one's going to win, and the one that won was not the one that I thought was going to win. So yeah. Uh, Zach stuff. So let me know if you want to check it out. Yes, I do. I can let you know that right now. I definitely do. I want to see that because it's pretty likely I would want to buy one. Um, duh. Juice Greg says I like Kershaw stuff. Yeah, I do too. I like I like a lot of the Kershaw stuff. Some of it's junk, but it's it's most of it's pretty good, especially the USA made stuff like the Leak, the Dividend. I love the Dividend. I'm very surprised I don't have one right now. Like I said, I sold my M390 Dividend because the legality of the assist was a bit ambiguous for a while in New York, and now that's all settled and they're all legal again. I will definitely get an M390 Dividend back again. Getting ready for this episode, I actually almost bought one before we went live, but I have to sell some stuff first. So go back to my for sale video, buy some knives, and then I'll buy another M390 Dividend because I see they are in stock at Blade HQ. So um, Copper Natrix is the only one that I really like the idea of. I had a Copper Natrix, but I sold it. I never wound up carrying it for the size that it was. It was heavy, and obviously it's copper. It's gonna be heavy. I should have known that, but for the size, it was just a bit heavy. Um, Matt P says, "Why don't you customize your knives?" Because I'm lazy, and I only have so much time in the day to do knife stuff, and it takes a lot of time to customize stuff. So I just don't do it. I'll change. I'll change pocket clips, and like uh, my Mannix 2 has the titanium ball bearing cages. Like I'll do stuff like that. I'll do bolt on modifications, but I'm never gonna be a guy that's gonna be out dyeing scales and putting acid wash on blades and stuff like that. I'm just not going to. Uh, Deuce Greg says, "Man, this is really good this year. They do a new batch of this every year. You see, it says 2019 on it. This is the if you weren't on before, Sierra Nevada celebration, and every year it is just a bit different. And this year is a very it's a very fine year for the celebration. I don't know what that accent was. um, Matt P says, "Do a beer giveaway, please." I'm not going to get into all that and legality stuff, shipping alcohol around. So you ever check out the 077 ZT? I've held one for a minute, but no, I've never like owned one or anything. Matt Lazemba says, "I think I have about 20 ZTs and I've never had a problem with them." You know, I've had maybe not 20. I've had at least a dozen. And yeah, I've never had a problem with one either. They've always been perfectly fine. And most of them I had were way before I was anybody. So it wasn't like I was just buying them, you know, from retail sites. So it's not like I was um not like they were sending me special ones or anything like that. Bobby says, "I have 3 ZTs, 0095 BW, custom 005, and 0456 CF, more obscure models, I admit." Yeah, those are pretty obscure. I know what the 0095 is. The 0456 does not come to my brain at the moment. Jacques Knife says their new slip joint is pretty. It is pretty. I really like the blade on that. Zach Biolo says, "Spine whack any ZT and it will fail." I was waiting for that. I've owned lots of them. I've never had one do that. And B, don't do that. That's such an illegitimate, stupid test for a knife. It doesn't. I've never had one that would fail. I was on the. I've done it on video. I've whacked this one. I had like 3 of them on video one night when that was the height of all that, and I spine whacked all of them on a wooden block right on camera, and none of them would fail. So yeah, stop doing that. It's dumb. Please don't whack on video. It says, "Okay, I will. I won't. At least not the ones I put on the internet." I bought my granddaughter all kinds of Kershaws, but I don't own one. Laura Cowell says, "Yeah, they're great starter knives. It would be possible that I would get one of my kids. I actually have one of my kids ones here. I bought my son one. It's right here. I grabbed it from him for this. This was his first like proper knife. He loves this thing. He doesn't use it much because he thinks it's pretty, so he uses it. He only carries it like, you know, when he's like going out or something like that. He doesn't like beat on it like he does his other, like he's got a buck 110 he beats the hell out of. But yeah, this is the Kershaw Elmar AM4, I believe. I think it was the AM4. But yeah, I let him pick something and he picked this. So he likes it. It's not a particularly fancy Kershaw, but it is a really nice design. It's very sleek and very nice. That's another one maybe they should do in a ZT thing, but I don't think they can because that's a collaboration. So maybe they're not allowed to. That's another cool thing about ZT that people don't talk about a lot. Is just they do so many collaborations. They, you know, just with that this is a Hinderer design. Ken Onion, of course, they do a million things with. This is a Sinkovich. You know, they just do all kinds of really cool stuff like that. What's up with ZT's enormous boxes? David Love Speech asked. Yeah, and there's not much in them. It's when Kershaw's packaging, not great across the board. I mean, I just happen to have this box sitting here with an arm's reach, but this is just your regular Kershaw box, and this is from the 20 CV, I think. Oh no, this is from the D2. Oh, I don't have that one out. I got to get that one out. I think I have it over here. I knew I was forgetting one of my Kershaws. And it's one of my favorites too, but I just forgot it because I have a squirrel brain. But there it is. It's right here. It made it. We got it out here. Crisis averted. Yeah, this is one of my favorites. Yeah, Emerson, another collaboration again. But getting back to that's a big sucker. Getting back to what we were talking about. Yeah, their boxes are not awesome. They're just kind of plain old, you know. Kind of annoying, and the ZT boxes are just big and gigantic, and they say stupid things on them, and yeah, I don't like that. Like built like a tank and all that crap. It's just like, yeah, I could live without that. Yeah, CQC 4X XL. GC4 KXL, whatever it is. Doran J says better than Gerber boxes. I don't know about that. The Gerber boxes, the new ones are pretty. The new ones are just huge, but they're at least nice boxes. They're nicely made. My leak I bought today, I got at Walmart, so it just came in this. I'm assuming that WMX means Walmart exclusive, and I couldn't find anywhere else this particular colorway. I saw the black wash blade, but not with the gray handles. It had black handles everywhere else I saw it. So I believe is it a box review time. I did a video a long time ago, more than a year ago, about who has the best packaging. And actually got some flack for it. It was like, who cares about boxes? A lot of us care about the boxes, whether we say so or not. We do care about the boxes. ProTech and Wingman EDC have nice boxes. ProTechs are amazing. The new ones, anyway, are great. The old ones were junk, but the new ones are fantastic. Chris Reeves got nice boxes. What do you think of the ZT022? That's that little bitty one, right? I've never held one. Hinderer? What about it? What is the stabbiest Kershaw? I'd say the stabbiest one is probably the Almars. They're very, very stabby. Tangram has the best packaging for the money, in my opinion. Yep, they definitely do, Okan. That is an absolute just fact. Anyone handle the Sebenza 31 yet? Yeah, I did at a Blade Show a little bit. It's very, very nice. I like it a lot better than the old one. I had a Sebenza 21 and I really liked it, but I never got like an emotional bond with it. Handle the Kershaw Decimus, anyone? I have not, Okan, I can tell you that. Hubby says, I am so proud I've never purchased a bubble card knife. It's still just a regular old leak. It's a USA made leak. It's just that they need to be able to hang stuff on hangers, so they put them in these things. So there's some Gerbers like that too you get if you go to like, Dick's Sporting Goods or something like that. Love my 21 great work knife. It seems like a really great work knife, but it just wasn't anything that really Chag Knetsar says, what do you think about the new Gareth Bull production knife? I'll let you know. I really want to get my hands on one. I think it's a great idea. It's a lovely design, and I know we won't screw it up. So anybody see the bare knuckle with Damascus blade? I did not. Where did you see that at, August West? I would like to see that. Robin Gray says, still prefer the 21 design. Maybe I'll come around to the 31. It feels just like a 21 in your hand. It's just the clip isn't pushing on the lock bar and all that stuff. And Timmons says, whatever happened with Tangrams, I wish they had come out with new designs. They were so hot from it, and then keep it up. Yeah, I know they're just gone now. I mean, you can still get them, but it's the same old stuff. I wish they would. It's a Knife Style says, are you going to review the new ZT slip joint? Yeah, I'm just exact stuff. Apparently, we just talked. I think he might send me his. So then when I get that, I will do that. SMKW has the Damascus one. I will look that up afterwards because that would be cool. I really like my 20 CB though. It's pretty nice. Did anyone see the Terminus XR with S35? Yeah, and I just heard about that this afternoon, talking to some guys, but I have not heard of it. Or I have not seen it, I mean. Oh, hey guys, first time ever I got recognized from this channel, not around Blade Show. That happened to me at Blade Show, like not even in the place. I got recognized in a Hardee's down there. But yeah, I got recognized at a Rite Aid up here in Rochester. Well, it's not a Rite Aid anymore, it's a Walgreens. Sorry, they just switched like last week. And I was in Walgreens getting some stuff and some embarrassing stuff actually. And then this guy had the same boots on as me, and I said, nice boots. And then he looked up, he goes, oh, thanks. I said, I have the same ones. Then he looked up at me and yeah, he goes, oh, you're Slicey Dicey. I was like, oh, yes, I am. That was kind of cool. Yeah, well, kind of remember meeting you. ZT slip joint built like a tank. I don't know. What's the pull like on that, Zach? Is it what's the, I guess, the walk and talk, as the slip joint people say. I was kind of wondering about that because from some videos it looked really weak and some it looked really strong, and I just couldn't really tell. Is it snappy? Is it gonna hold up when I try to use it hard? So, what are some of your favorite Kershaws or ZTs? I know that this is, thank you, Zach. Oh, by the way, yeah, the super chat's up if anybody wants to kick in a few shekels. I always appreciate that. Um, uh, and what are some of your favorites? I think my favorite Kershaw is probably the Dividend, even though I don't have one right now. I've already explained why I don't. And my favorite ZT is definitely the 0562 tie. So bare knuckle and knockout, yeah. Oh, I guess, yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, the bare knuckle is probably my favorite, not the dividend. I mean, I like the dividend a lot, but it is assisted. Yeah, it's probably the bare knuckle. The bare knuckle and the 0562 tie. Matt P says, "Do an 0562 tie giveaway." You just want me to give everything away. That's not how life works. Um, the Atmos is really good too. I do like it. It's just HCR, want, so I don't really care about that. Um, Favorite Kershaw is the Leak. I don't have a ZT yet, but I'm hoping to get one. Yeah, like I said, I just bought this Leak today, and I do have to say I do really like it. It's pretty nice. I had to do some very light duty cardboard cutting, just cramming stuff in the recycling bin, and it's very slicey and very nice, very handy. I just don't like the clip at all. But other than that, it is a pretty cool knife. The 0393 is a good one. Kershaw Injection 3.5 is the best under $20 knife. Yeah, I need to get one of those. I almost bought one of those also, but my wife was with me, so I didn't want to buy two knives. But I almost bought this and an injection they had there. But at the Marts of Wall, Blur is okay if you like it. Says, yeah, Blur's not bad. Give us a comparison review between the Hinder half track and the 0562. Matt, they're not even remotely comparable. It's the half track's half the size. Thanks, Ronan. Appreciate that. Yeah, the thumb studs on the Blur are very nice. I don't like the grippy tape though. Kind of bothers me. Not my thing. I cut drywall with your Leak. It's what you had. Well, you gotta do what you gotta do. Neves knives. At least it worked, I guess. Apparently. Yeah, you can de-assist the Blur. I did that for a while. I did de-assist mine for a little bit, and then I put it back in. It was because it wasn't great de-assisted. It was okay, but it wasn't like great. So I put the assist back in it. Can you de-assist a Link? You guys will. Neves Knives will probably know. You're the Leak expert here, I think. If you can, I might. Does CT have any new folders coming non-slip joint? I have no idea. They're pretty quiet. So it does have a detent ball in it. Like I said, I just got it today. I haven't taken it apart. So if it's got a detent, I know you. Does it work well? De-assisted? Because I might do that. I'll give it a shot. I just got it, so I'm going to inevitably take it apart anyway. So. THC in that smoker you have? No, it's just nicotine. I'm boring. Oh, there's no detent? Yeah, I'm not going to do it then. I'll just leave it assisted. Not really here for ads, Bunzo reviews. Knives 0804 CF Rexford is pretty boss. Yeah, those are cool. I did see one of those. Those are pretty awesome. I do wish that they would get they I do wish that they would get away from the numbers for the ZTs. Names are nice. Names are a good thing. Freedom Van says, and I'm getting a Smock Nord. I have a Smock Novo 2. I had a Nord and it died. But no knock on the Smock Nord. I just smoked Nord, whatever you call how you say it. It hit the ground too many times. Jocks Knife says, once again, blunts and blades for me, Brian. Well, good for you. It's not legal here yet, so I don't not in that yet. Numbers are hard to keep track of like Star Wars robots. Yes, definitely. By the way, I hope you all are watching The Mandalorian, because if you're not, you are missing out. That is a great freaking show. It's only 2 episodes in, and it's fantastic. 2804 is both of them. Like, I can't remember what the 0804 is. Doesn't ring it. Like, again, like I said, just with all those names or all those numbers, it's hard to keep track. You need to watch Father Ted. I think I did watch a couple episodes of that. Matt P says, "What do you want for Christmas? World peace? No. I don't know. Knife wise, we'll keep it related to that. What I want for Christmas? I would like. What's the knife I want the most right now that I don't have? It's probably still a no. You know, I don't really know. I'd have to shop around. Probably a Microtech SOCOM Elite. I'd probably say a Microtech SOCOM Elite if I could pick anything that anyone would send me. That any or family member would buy me, or child would buy me, or friend would buy me. Yeah, probably a SOCOM Elite. Preferably black. Automatic or manual SOCOM. I don't have a choice. I'd have to go do manual because I live in New York. And Metal Complex loaned me his a while ago, and it still haunts my dreams. That was just an amazing knife. What blade shape? The drop point. I'd take any of them though, but I want a black one with a non-coated blade, and I don't really care about the blade shape. Oh, podcast. Whenever I have time, man, Jocks. My life has been pretty crazy lately, so it's my fault, not metal, not MCs. It's me. Hopefully this week. I think this week I'm gonna have time to actually. I think after my tomorrow is insane, and then after that, I think I'm gonna be pretty opened up this week. So might be able to do that. We got a foot of snow. Then we had to deal with all that, and then I had to get my car fixed and all that crap. So bacon is the perfect Christmas gift. It's not a bad one. Oh, you won't miss a Jocks Knife. Trust me. We'll pimp the hell out of it when it's ready. Like I said last time, we did record one. It's just the audio is awful. It's unusable. So we did record one, but it's terrible. Foot of snow when? Tuesday? Like Monday into Tuesday, I think it was, or Tuesday into Wednesday. Yeah, it took yeah, we got like 8 inches of like proper like heavy snow, and then we shoveled out of that, and then the night after we got like 4 inches of fluff. But I own a Subaru, so it's fine. And I have a 6'5", 20-year-old man that lives with me. He's my son, so and I can tell him to do things, so I didn't have to shovel any of it. Snow, I just turned off the air conditioner 10 minutes ago. Well, we're all very proud of you, Len. Oh, I'm really sorry to hear that, Mike. You got a couple knives stolen. That sucks. And he says, I hate winter a little more each year. Yeah, I'm getting there. I used to not really mind it, but I still like it for I still would take snow over I would take snow over other places I've lived. Like I lived in Florida, and you spend 6 months out of the year watching the Weather Channel, wondering if you're gonna get a hurricane. And I did not like that because you can't shovel water. And that hurricanes always frightened me a lot more than a big snowstorm does. And like California. I don't have earthquakes, I don't have mudslides, I don't have wildfires. Like, as far as inconvenient weather goes, snow ain't too bad. Yeah, snow ain't too bad. A rainbow Kershaw chive I bought in 2003, and I still have it, still in pristine condition. That's the knife that got me in the hobby. Oh, cool. Those are pretty neat. I do like those I don't like rainbow stuff usually, but those rainbow little chives are pretty cool. You have 3 huskies, so winter is the best time of year for them. They do their majority of their walking in winter months. Yeah, jock knives, they do like that. I used to have my parents used to have a Samoyed, and he was like that. He was miserable during the summer, and then wintertime, he was happy as a little girl running around. McKine says, "I didn't know you were so far north." Yeah, I'm, Rochester, New York, so as far north as you can get in upstate New York. Well, I guess not if you go to, like, Lake Placid and stuff, but, yeah, it's pretty far north. I'm right on Lake Ontario. I second Neve's question. Oh, Neve's Knives says, "Did that McDonald's magic trick happen, or just a great joke?" It actually happened exactly as I said it. And that actually kind of bothers me because it's my most reliable joke and gets my biggest laugh, and I didn't technically write it. So, because it just happened, and I'm just reciting what happened. So, yeah, that's, as a writer, that annoys me. I know it's dumb, but as a writer, it annoys me that actually just occurred exactly as I said it. And I have tried to do it again, and I've never been able to replicate it. Um I used to know a girl from Horseheads, New York. Ronan Gray says, "I used to live in Horseheads, New York, very, very briefly. I went to college at Corning Community. I'm from down that way." Um, yes, life is the best counting material, but sometimes I like when I just make stuff up. I like my make 'em ups more than I like my just stories of things that happened. Uh, just an arrogance thing, I think. Um, oh yeah, Jock's nice. Billy Connolly is amazing. He's one of my favorite comedians. He tells one of my favorite no, he tells definitely my favorite airline joke ever. He talks about when they say, you know, I'm not gonna try and do the accent. I can do it sometimes, but I'm not gonna try it now. Talks about, like, in the event of a crash, put your hands or put your head between your legs and, to prepare for a crash, and he said, "What they should say is that, 'In the event of any problem whatsoever, we're going to go in the ground like a fucking dart.'" I love that joke. I just think that's hilarious. Um, does anyone know if there would be cool knives in the upcoming Knives Out movie? I don't even know what that's about. I saw, like, a trailer for it, and I still don't know what it's about. You saw The Police in Rochester in, like, 84, 85. I assume you're talking about Sting, not law enforcement. Um, Brian Regan and Jim Gaffigan, they're both excellent. I I've never seen Regan perform. I got to meet him once, but I've seen Gaffigan, and Gaffigan is fantastic. Um, are you going to see Ford versus Ferrari? Eventually, I'll probably wait for it to come out on some streaming service. I don't think I'm gonna pay to go see it. Other than the Bourne movies, I'm not really a huge Matt Damon fan, so but I'm sure I will see it. We went and saw Jojo Rabbit the other night, though. Oh my god. You guys gotta go see that. Everybody should turn off the podcast or whatever this is, turn off the live stream and go watch Jojo Rabbit. It's better than anything that's gonna happen here. Um, I'm sure you said it, but what's the Kershaw up top? Had to put a little laundry. This is the Kershaw Almar AM4. I carry something different almost always, but Warncliffe's for sure. Kara is loving the best tech Goblin Neves knife. Says, "Oh, the Goblin's a great knife. I almost bought one of those. They are fantastic." Taika Waititi is a genius. I would say that is a true fact. Is JoJo animated? No, Jojo Rabbit is a Taika Waititi comedy about the Hitler Youth, and the boy's imaginary friend is Adolf Hitler. Does not sound like it would be good, but it's great. And you can tell it's great because aren't many people freaking out about it. A little bit, but most people aren't freaking out about it. It's that good that like most people aren't mad about it. Most people think it's great and it's funny. It's hilarious. It's got Scarlett Johansson in it and a whole bunch of people, like a whole bunch of really famous. It's great. It's got Sam Rockwell's amazing in it. There's not a bad performance in it, and there couldn't be, or it would be horribly offensive. So, and the kid that plays the kid, the main star of it, he's great. Everybody's great. Okan Seven says that sounds like a tough pitch. It is, but it's Taika Waititi, so they let him do whatever the hell he wants to do. So they didn't they recorded it like in secret, and nobody knew it was coming out until the trailer came out. And it's been amazing. Have you seen The Mandalorian? Yeah, we just talked about it. Yeah, I love it. It's fantastic. I actually have the action figure here because I was gonna pose him and my other Mandalorian action figure for a little Instagram picture today, but I got busy and didn't have time to. But yeah, I have the action figure and everything. But it is a comedy. Yeah, it is. It's everything. It's a comedy. It's very, very sad. It's a war movie. It's everything. It's great. It's really, 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 really good. Spoilers, Holden. I think everybody knows by now. But I'd watch Gojo do her taxes for 2 hours, Ronan Graves says too. Yeah, I probably would too. She's pretty great. And she married a comedian, so she's a very smart person. Or is marrying a comedian. Her and Colin Jost are engaged. Ever watch Joe Rogan's podcast, especially when his comic friends are? Yeah, I watch Rogan's podcast when one of my friends is on it. But I don't make a point to watch it. But if one of my friends tweets that they're on it or whatever, I'll watch it. It's really long. I have nothing against Rogan. It's just really long. See you later, Zach. Have a good one. Not Zach Stuff, the other Zach. There are too many. A room with 2 Zachs. It's crazy. It's crazy town. Well, what else you guys want to talk about? What brand should I do next time for one of these? I want to do a Benchmade one, but I know Zach Stuff is going to get mad at me. I only own 2 Benchmades at the moment, so if I acquire more Benchmades, we'll do a Benchmade one. But CRKT, I have even fewer of those. I have a Super Freak and a Bug Out. Do Wii Civivi? I could probably do that. I got a whole lot of Civivis. I could borrow a couple Wii's from a friend of mine. I know it's got a lot of them. Wii Made. Oh, I could definitely do a whole lot with Wii Made stuff. I have a ton of Wii Made knives, but I don't have any Wii knife. I don't have any knives with the Wii name on them. I had one and I really liked it, but I gave it away to you guys. So, Hinder, borrow Metal Complex stuff. Yeah, I'd have to borrow some of his because I've got mine up for sale. Traditionals. Yeah, I can maybe do that. I could do something with my peasant knives. I've got a whole lot of those. Maybe a designer show. Yeah. Second the Wii video. Yeah. Why not just have a great knives from China one? That would be a whole lot of knives. Jacques Knife says gas station specials. Gas station specials. I know I'm suddenly Sean Connery. Yeah, maybe, but Nick does that with the Terrible Knife Live stuff. So I see how many blades you currently have in your collection. I have no idea. Spirit of whiskey, I would guess. Yeah, no more than I don't think any more than 40. Neves Knife said you need to check out a newer Tucson. I know you guys asked me to get Tucsons. I don't know anything about them, so I just bought a couple, and then everybody tells me I got the wrong ones. But that's what was available from the place that I can get them from. So that's what I got. How about Cold Steel? I only have 2 Cold Steels right now, but that would be a good one. That'd be a good one. Knives with scale color other than Brian's spec for a theme. That wouldn't be many. That'd be a really short video. Yeah, that'd be like my bug out. Yeah, it'd be about a video about my bug out. Sorry about that. I burped. Gotta do eBay. Needs Knife says I don't like to pay retail if I don't have to, so I get I want to get them through White Mountain Knives, so I don't have to pay for it. Could do a buck episode. Yeah, I think I have enough bucks around. Yeah, I think I have enough bucks around maybe to do that, but this episode does almost look black and white. Well, because these are mine. For buck's sake, I see what you did there, Jacques Knives. I get it. You have 62 sons, Chad. Wow, that's a lot. Laura Cowell says White Mountain is always sold out, frustrating. Yeah, it is kind of a little bit. Not gonna argue with that. Is there gonna be a slicey dicey Victorinox classic? Any word on the open L's? No word on the open L's, and a possible maybe on the classic. It's a possible maybe. Battle to the Death live. I think I did one of those once, Jameson. I think years ago, not years ago. I've only been around for 2 years, like a year ago or so. I think I did do one of the first battles to the death. I recorded live. I didn't put the score ahead of time. I scored it live and stuff. I distinctly remember doing that. I heard they no longer make the purple open L, Randy F. Yes, that is correct. That is why we don't have them yet, because we are trying to find out how many we have to order in order to get them to do that again. Kershaw kind of misses the amplitude. I don't remember that one. What happened with the sale of the Hinder? It's still for sale, Frank Salem. It's still for sale. I've had several people email me with emails like, that's a very fair price and I want it, but I can't afford it. Well, thank you for the email, but that doesn't really help me. But yeah, I know it's a fair price, but it just hasn't gone yet. Fraction versus Atmos. And he says, I don't know if I reviewed the Fraction. I know I held one a little bit. I would say Atmos all day long. What Hinder? Any link for us to look at? If you just go back in my videos, the first sale video from last night, it's in there. It's a titanium half track. Fifth Arch, same answer. Just go look at the video from last night. My for sale video. Andrew Toole says, still have the 0470. I picked up a good price and love it. No, I don't. I wish I still did, but I don't, unfortunately. Why did it? I don't know why Troy it blocked that. That's weird. You sent me 2 emails wanting to buy it? I didn't get them. Frank. Are you sending them to slicydicey75 at gmail.com? because I absolutely freaking would have responded to those because I would love to have that sold. No, I don't take layaway, August. Yeah, I don't know. Let me look here. Is it in my junk or something? No, I don't see anything from. Oh yeah, it is. You went to my junk mail, dude. I will reply to you immediately when this is done. That is, you went to my junk mail. I don't know why, because I would have definitely responded to you, because I would love to have that thing sold. So now I got it. My bad, dude. Don't know why it went to the junk mail. All right, cool. Well, it's yours. I'll text you or text you. I'll email you with the thanks, Mick. I appreciate the little donation. I will as soon as we end here, I'll send you the payment instructions. And it is yours. Sorry about that. You went to my junk. I don't know why. You went up my junk folder. Weird. And then I will probably take that for sale video down because I think there's only one other knife on there, and that was one that I was debating whether or not I wanted to sell anyway or use for a giveaway or whatever. So, now we're talking about whatever now. We ran out of stuff to talk about Kershaw and stuff. We only got a few minutes left here. Yeah, congrats, Frank. You're gonna love it. It's great. It's a fantastic knife. If I didn't have to have bought 4 new tires unexpectedly, I would not be selling it. Oh, someone asked earlier if I got wheels for my Volkswagen. No, I reached a agreement with my wife, so got snow tires, and then I'm getting new wheels in the spring with proper tires on them. But I did get really nice snow tires. I got Bridgestone Blizzaks, which I love those. I've had those. I had those when I was in Germany when I was legally required to. The only other time I've ever owned snow tires was when I was over there, and I had to have them. But Blizzaks are great. They're studless. They're rated to 130 miles an hour. Yeah, they're performance snow tires, so they're really good. And I do have to admit, I always said putting snow tires on a car is the coward's way. I never had them living in New York. I always just ran all seasons all year round. But now I do have to admit, it it makes a difference. It did completely change the car in the snow. It was infinitely better. Yeah, that's the Blizzaks are just really soft rubber and no studs, and they run. Um, you can only run them like 2 winters, and they're dusted, but they're not expensive, so it's fine. I think they were like 80 a tire or something like $80 a piece, something like that. But you're gonna get 2, maybe 3 winters out of them, depending on how many miles you put on them, and that's it, and they're gone. Dave Debuse says, "Thanks for your vids. God, I can't talk tonight. Very informative for a newbie like me. Keep up the glory." Thank you very much, and I very much appreciate you watching. Would not be able to do it if you guys didn't keep watching. I'd give 250 for that well-used 0562 tie. BD Swain says, "Well, nope, I will not. I will not be selling that anytime soon. I love my 0562 tie." See above question. I don't know what above question. We need a 2-year celebration video. I was going to, and then I don't know. I've been kind of a mood the last several days, so I just didn't do it. I don't know what your above question was. Why is there only 3 likes? I see 16, but any reason you picked the tie over the other variants? I chose the CF myself. The Thunder Weasel asks, because this was brand new and I'm review stuff, and so this was the newest one at the time that I got it. But I really do like it. So, I've never been tempted to sell it and get one of the other versions. I'm completely happy with the tie, and the tie is actually lighter than the carbon one somehow. But no, I just bought it because it was just available at that time. It was the brand new one. Can we see the ZT action? Well, yes, of course, because it makes a glorious noise. That's just a glorious noise. I don't care what you say. And yeah, it's great. It actually, I think, needs to be oiled just a little bit. It's been a while since I've had this apart, but and I do carry it a whole lot, so weirdly enough was the sound that made me choose the CF over the tie. He says, I didn't think they actually sounded that different. One of my buddies had a has a carbon fiber one, and I don't think they sound horribly different. This is just a little louder, but it's the same tone, just the decibel level's a bit less, if that makes any sense. Makheim says, "Aren't all comedians moody?" Yes, we are all crazy people. Who would do that? Like, that's what I always say about comedians is, who would do that? Like, what sane person would do what we do? Like, normal people won't do that. It's not a smart thing to do. Getting up on stage in front of people is dumb. I don't recommend it, but once you do it, you can't stop. You know, it's right. Send a holiday to you guys. I guess maybe I can kind of get that, but I just I really like the noise of it. Just sounds very mechanical. Intertool says thoughts on the upcoming run of my car shamans in steel similar to Crewware. Cell says announcing the forum making 2 times as many as the last run. I'll see. Yeah, I'll see. I will see. That might be something that tempts me, but I also just beat on my shaman so much that I'm kind of happy with the plain one because I'm just gonna mess it up anyway. So, because I wouldn't keep them both, I'd sell the plain one to get the fancy one, and then I just wind up tearing it up. Keim says, ever get tomatoes? I don't know what that's about. Knees Knife says Kapara versus Smock. I love the Kapara. I handled the Smock. I didn't really care for it. So I'm gonna say almost certainly I would choose Kapara. Because I walked up to the booth, the Spyderco booth at Blade Show with the intent of buying a Smock, and I didn't really like it that much, and I bought a Native Chief instead. Quick, can I get a view of the stop pin on the bare knuckle? Why is that? Not sure. It's not going to come across on here, but it's a very specific question. Did you get a crew car to Shaman? I did not. As I just explained, I wanted the plain one because I beat on it. It's my second Shaman. I had a plain one, I sold it, and I bought another one back. Oh, ever get tomatoes on stage? No, I get hecklers though, but never had anything thrown at me. I think worst I had was a bachelorette party, which they're terrible. Bachelorette parties are the worst people. They're the worst people. Like, I would take 9 bachelor parties to one bachelorette party, and I had some girl yelling that she wanted to put a piece of my anatomy in her mouth, and she just kept yelling it and kept yelling it and kept yelling it. And I told the guy in the back running the lights to turn the stage lights up, and then he turned the house lights up. He turned the house lights up, and I looked at her and I said, "Yeah, no thanks, and you can turn them back down now." And then she got really mad, and her and all her friends left, and I didn't care a bit. Ever bombed? Oh yeah, of course I've bombed. Everybody bombs. Everybody bombs. It happens all the time. I did just a couple weeks ago. I totally bombed, but so did everybody else in the show. It was just a terrible, stupid bar show, and nobody was paying attention, and it was just awful. Steve's here. You're just in time because I'm ending like right now because I only do this for an hour. So you got in too late to make your little joke, Steve. Ha 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 ha! Ha ha! Who's the jerk now? I'm just kidding. Steve and I are friends. I'm just giving him a hard time. But no, I do have to get going. So yeah, I'd try and keep these right about an hour. And we're at an hour. So sorry, Steve. Sorry, Steve, you can't make your jokes. You should have came earlier. I was expecting you to. I almost actually messaged you and said, "Hey, I'm doing this thing. You're gonna want to go on there and complain," and then you didn't. So I did earlier stick up for you though, saying that they should not have blocked you. But that's because that's just shitty. So all right. Hope you guys have had a good one. We'll be back next week. Probably not a themed episode next week. It's probably just gonna be whatever because I'm gonna be really busy. It's right before Thanksgiving. Maybe I'll eat some turkey or something. I don't know. Hope you guys have enjoyed this. I've been Brian. Have a good one.